We're good.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
We're filling in for Kendall today. We're going to be doing the art and music. Today's going to be pretty simple as far as what you need, so everybody should be able to participate. All you're going to need is a
Sheet of paper or a whiteboard works too.
Yep.
Some surface that you can
Chalkboard.
draw on.
and some markers or crayons or pencils, pens, whiteboard markers,
you can draw with.
whatever it is that you might have at home. Anything.
Yeah, so we're both going to do this activity together, but Lauren's going to be using the whiteboard.
Yes.
And I'm going to be using markers. So we should maybe give them just a second to grab stuff.
Yep,
But,
so grab your materials.
so we are going to play some different songs. All the ones that I have are either they're all classical music. But you could really do this with any type of song. It's kind of fun to do it with ones without words, because then you kind of have to think on your own of how you're interpreting it or whatever.
Lines.
It doesn't need to be straight.
I know, I would like it to be.
Okay, so I have a list of 4 songs that we're going to do, which is why I split my paper into 4 parts, so we can have a little drawing for each of them. I'll leave for you.
And it could be landscape, it could be
Oh,
vertical.
we're really specifying here.
Yep, does not matter. It's whatever you
So
feel
I'll play
like
the
today.
songs, and if anyone is interested in what the specific songs are, I can post those later as well. I actually will. Does Tomex have a Spotify? No, I won't do it that way. Anyway, I just have this playlist on my Spotify, and it's just ready to go. So we're probably going to play just a couple minutes of each song. Should we get going?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Oh, why did I touch that? I don't know. Here's the first one.
So face it's the bottom of it is by the bottom of my phone.
Okay. So I'm going to start drawing away here.
Clarify, you can draw whatever you feel like, whatever this music brings out for you. You don't have to even draw a picture, just be lines. Just add 2 minutes. Good.
All right, I'm going to pause it. It's been a little over 2 minutes of the song. So, you guys can all see what Lauren drew back there. Here's my masterpiece.
I don't
So-
know about you, that song sounded a little bit sad to me.
Yes, definitely. The slower speed. Yeah, it definitely sounds
Minor
sad.
key.
I was not looking at yours.
Oh, we kind of drew
When I
similar
drew
things.
this.
Yeah, we both kind of did
But
swirly waves.
For some reason, it made me think of like nighttime and like waves
Mhm.
moving slowly on a beach. Also, this song's been in a lot of movies, so that really could come from that.
That's true. Yeah, you
imagery.
might have an association with the
But
songs that we play.
We both chose like bluish, like cool colors.
Yeah, interesting.
So that was that one.
Maybe you did the same. Maybe you did something different.
Yeah, something fun would be if you guys are doing this along with us or watching later, if you took a picture and posted what you what you drew at the
Yeah,
end? That would be
actually
super fun
cool.
to see.
Yeah,
I would
love
love
that.
to see those. So feel free to do that. Okay. What'd you say? I don't want to. I want to make sure that I don't play something scary. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was exactly. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep cutting you
No, you're
off.
good. No, that's fine.
All right. Let's see. You turn it a little, can you angle
Yeah.
it a little more so we can see it a little bit better? Ooh, very, very nice.
Yeah, I was kind
Lovely.
of drawing what I heard. So this time, instead of drawing something I was picturing, I was drawing how it sounded. So there are little dots of when I heard.
That's fun. That's a fun
so
idea.
I kind of drew along with the way that the patterns were going with the strings. Whether they were playing
Doing
really
that.
short or kind of long.
You chose
and
red.
curvy. Yes.
Is there a reason you chose red?
It sounded, well, I only have a couple colors, and
Yeah.
it sounded kind of happier and sunnier and brighter to me, so I decided to go
Yeah.
for a warmer color. What about
Totally.
you?
Yeah, I also used warmer colors for this one. For some reason, it made me think of, this is probably also because it's associated with movies in my head, but it made me think of like fireworks and flowers blooming and things like that. So that's why my pattern is kind of fireworky and star and all that kind of stuff, like little things like bursting out. I don't know why I made me think of that. But
Cool.
yeah, we kind of they're not as
Kind of the
similar,
same,
but
yeah.
similar ideas. So we kind of mentioned this, but that one sounded happier, definitely.
A little bit brighter. It's in a major key.
Mm-hmm.
It
Little
peppier.
faster. Yep.
Yeah, it's got more of a steady tempo. The other one was a little more flowing and took its time to get to each next part. Some more driving.
Okay, ready for the next one? I'm gonna actually start this a little bit in the middle because it starts out very, very, very quiet. right, do you want to explain yours?
Yes, I don't know if you can tell. There's a little bit of glare here. If you can see, oh yeah, you can see it pretty well.
Yeah.
So I was trying to draw big thunderclouds and lightning coming down from it because it sort of sounded like a big brewing thunderstorm to me. Sorry, I realized I was not even in the frame to explain it.
No, it's gonna be the whole time.
So, and I did black and red, A again, because I only have a couple colors, but it felt a little more angry to me. So I wanted to go with some darker kind of colors and a slightly darker mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Once again, we didn't even look at each other's, but kind of similar, that lightning kind of shape. This time, I liked what you said about how you drew it according to what you were hearing in the music for the other one. So I kind of tried to do that this time. It's kind of chaos in here, but that's kind of how I felt about the song, so that works.
Yeah.
I was kind of trying to like draw to the beat, and so it's super angular, just like I felt like the music was really like angular. And then I used red right away too, and things similar to red, so like some pinks and reds, stuff like that. And I also thought that it seemed really angry or like frustrated.
Yeah.
All
On
right.
purpose.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do one more.
Number 4. Ooh, good choice.
That's a pausing point.
Yeah, that's
Do
a
that.
good.
All right. This is a song that I feel like most people have heard. This is
Oh,
a
yeah.
pretty familiar song.
Okay. You
Ooh.
can't really see mine with the glare, so I'll
That's
bring
very
it
cool,
forward a
though,
little
yeah.
bit. This felt kind of sillier to me, so I decided to go with. Oh, here we go. I first went with flowers, but then it sounded like they were bouncing, so I drew trampolines under all of them, and then I heard little birds chirping. I went everywhere.
I like it.
There's no sense to it, but it felt kind of silly and fun. So that's. I just kind of drew what it felt like to me.
Yeah. For
What
some
about you?
reason, when I heard this, the only thing I could think of was cotton candy, and that's probably just because it's on the brain all the time. I love sugar, but for some reason, it reminds me always start to think of like a carnival or something
mean,
like
yeah.
that. Once again, associations probably from other things, but I drew some pink cotton candy and some blue cotton candy, and it looks super yummy, and just like fun. Like you
Right.
go to a carnival just to have fun,
All right,
and the
so
song
this-
just sounded fun.
a fun and a sillier one. Yes, we had a sadder sounding one, and then a kind of happier, more upbeat one, angrier sounding song, and then a sillier song.
Yeah, and it's cool to see how different they are, and then there's just so many different kinds of music out there, and
Yeah.
how music can make you think about different things.
Yeah. So go ahead and give it a try, and feel free to take pictures of what you draw.
It
and
was
send
actually
it to
very.
us.
I found this very soothing.
Yeah, actually.
This is an exercise that, if you just want to take some time to relax and just think about the music, it's kind of nice.
This is something, yeah, you can do it with any age. I mean, I enjoy doing this as somebody in my late 20s, and
Yeah.
I've had kids who are super duper young really enjoyed this too. So this is something that the whole family could do, and you guys can compare and
Yeah,
talk
that would
about
be
why
fun.
you did what you did, why you drew, and what choices you made. So that's really fun to even see the differences in how you draw things, and then in between you and the rest of your family as well. It's really cool.
Do you want to do the other thing?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good on time here.
All right.
Oh, great.
Should we do goodbye?
No, we'll do goodbye later.
Okay, so once again, please post your photos. Now I really want to see what everyone does, and I'm super curious. So
Yeah.
please let us know.
Yeah,
Ah,
flowers
excellent.
bouncing on trampolines.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, see you guys later.
Bye, guys.